Hello everyone, and welcome to our Thursday time trial GT7 stream, and with some mystery races as well. It's good to see you. I do hope you are well, and welcome along. Now, let's make sure that everything is all sorted out, and we are up and running. Now, if I can go back to that. Here we are. I wonder why that is not working. So, there we go. Right, we'll get on with all of this. Let's see if we can get our comments all up and sorted. So yes, we're back for a second stream this week. Let's see what we can do. No. It's interesting. I wonder why the comments aren't there. Oh, maybe that's because it's the wrong one. Give me a wee second there. We will just refresh everything. So we're going to do the new time trial. It is it's at Daytona Road Course. So we've got race A here. We've also got a time trial here, and I'm using the Hyundai Genesis. So we will get on. Here we are. Got the new ones now sorted out. That we'll get ourselves up and running. It takes a few seconds to make sure everything is all as it should be. But I hope you're well and having a good week. Ah, Tate Richardson, good to see you. You've been trucking away. You're the first person to make a comment. It's good to see you, Tate. I hope you're well. But, I'm just getting all my comments sorted out here so I can see everything as it's happening. Now, oh, I wonder why we've got that one there. That's the portrait one. Do I have that one as well? Let's see. Right, that's the one that I've got. Here we are. 2 wee seconds, we're getting there. In fact, I think that is too bright actually. Let me just adjust that a little bit so that it's not too... Oh, no way. Still showing that it's there. There we go. Take that one off. So it's so many buttons. Now that one is there. So let me go back. I've gone into the wrong one. So we'll go. Here we are, and then we'll get the main screen in. Just be a second. And then we'll do it pop out. There we are. There, now that's us got everything we need. Okay, there we are. So I get rid of that. And there we are. Oh, you've been in Vietnam. Wow, that's all right. That's pretty good going. Is that a nice little holiday? That sounds good. I had family relations who went to Vietnam for a holiday, and they loved it. That was a few years ago now. But yeah, good to see you though. In fact, I was watching a program there on YouTube about trucking and how it's quite an unhealthy thing, isn't it? They say it's quite easy as you're stopping at truck stops the whole time, not to eat healthy. But you hit 10 million miles, my goodness. That is some amount of miles. And you're getting a new truck. Ah, well, they do look amazing, those big American trucks. I think this is going to be a car. I'm going to have to use a lot of higher gears then. I think that's it's going to just spin its wheels very easily. We're going to have to brake very, very early. So it's a hybrid, so it's got this charge thing as well. I'm not sure how long that'll last or if it recharges automatically. Oh, it's a Kenworthy. Oh, okay, they're a proper machine, that. Now, Tinchley's done the fastest time in the world currently. He's been getting really, I mean, he's always been incredibly fast, but he's had quite a few world firsts and #1s for time trial. So this is just our first one, just to see. Can we get anywhere near him? Ah, Cyril, good to see you. Welcome along. Oh, very, very quick car, this one. But welcome along, everybody. I hope you're all well as we do the time trial. Yeah, I've been very well, thanks. I had a trip to Hong Kong over the Christmas period to see my brother, who wasn't very well, but thankfully is recovering. So we were able to see him. And there's a lot of travelling, about a day and a half on a plane from Britain, that we managed to get it all sorted, and we did have a nice time when we were there. I got to see Hong Kong, which was lovely. So yeah, no, I really enjoyed that. Well, let me just quickly, I'll just catch up with the comments. Daytona, we are Canberra, it's good to see you. And good to see everybody. Let me know where you're watching from. I know we've got people from America and all over the world, so it's good to see you. This is GT7, and it's the time trial which they launch every Thursday. Yeah. Thankfully, unfortunately, he's got cancer, but well, we haven't found out if it's in remission yet, but he has had some good news about getting better. So he's had radiotherapy and things like that. So. Yeah, we're pleased that it's hopefully going in the right direction. But it was a nice New Year to have together. That was the main thing. Tate, oh, you're from New Zealand. I keep thinking you're from America. I do apologise. And it's lunchtime here in South Africa. We are Canberra. Good to see you. Yeah, South Africa. Everyone's going to South Africa. I know, but 4 or 5 people I've just met in the last wee while have all been to South Africa for holidays. And of course, it's your summertime over there. So it'll be nice and warm. It's pretty freezing over here, certainly in the northeast of England. It's absolutely freezing. It's about 4 degrees, and thankfully we didn't have frost, but it's pretty cold. But of course you're in the PM, aren't you? You're 11 hours ahead. In the beautiful New Zealand, I've been as far as Indonesia. When I was in Singapore, I think it was. I saw the sign for Melbourne, Australia, and I thought, it's only about 5 or 6 hours away from there, isn't it? And then a wee bit more. Oh, you moved over from Scotland 7 months ago. Wow, that's a big one, isn't it? So, because I know I've got a lot of South African friends who have come over to Scotland, especially in Edinburgh, but you've gone from Scotland to New Zealand. That's a big move. Well, I hope it's all going well. I'm pleased that you're enjoying it. It's good to hear some good news there. Yeah, Britain's a hard place to live at the moment. Our government's not particularly brilliant, and costs are very high, and certainly it's feel more like a police state in some ways, the way that they're coming after everybody for what you say and all sorts. But hopefully we'll have a election in a few years' time, and it'll improve. Right, we'll start again. So, we're in sunny Daytona, sunny Florida, a track I've actually been to. I've done the tour twice, and I had a funny story of when the first time I went was in 2008, and I was wearing a cap, and my mate was there with me, and he paid for the tickets. And when he went to the ticket booth, the lady looked at me and said, "Oh, is that for a senior?" And so I must have looked old even 18 years ago. But I said to my mate, "Oh, you should have just taken the senior price." So we're going to have our work cut out to get into the 33s. But hopefully we can do it. Oh, it is fair. I think we're going to have to put the traction control up a bit. Have any chance of being able to get this thing round the corner? I don't look old at all. Ah, that's very kind. There's a few grey hairs. I'm hiding a few grey hairs here and there. So, will this be any faster? I think I need like a 33, it's either a 33.7 or a 33.1, I will find out. Oh, that was actually slower, okay. We're a little bit closer here. We made up 2 seconds. Will this be enough? Will this be enough to get us in? I think we might just be a little bit short. At 33.8. Let's see where we are with that one. Ah, lots of people have fallen in. Let's have a look. Sean Williams, good to see you. I'm playing GT7. Yes, it is indeed. And JSN, hey, what wheelbase and steering are you using right now? I'm using the Thrustmaster T598, and the car, it is a Hyundai Genesis. I'll show you in full in a wee second here. I'll go on to back to the main settings. So yeah, there we are. We are just a little bit out. Okay, just a little bit out. So it's definitely possible. And we're using the Hyundai, well, the Genesis. I keep calling it a Hyundai, but that's the kind of firm that owns Genesis. It's the Genesis X Grand Racer VGT. So it was, I think, one of the new cars that came a little while ago. That so yeah. And Tate said you're originally from Australia. It's the thing. I remember the old Australian Grand Prix when it used to be in. Well, before it was Melbourne, when it was Adelaide. It was great when it was in Adelaide. It was a great racetrack. I think I prefer the Adelaide layout to the Melbourne layout, to be honest. But yeah, so we're in this Genesis concept car, which is actually not as bad to drive as some of them. I'm going to put up the traction control because it's quite, it's a very, very powerful car, and it's very easy to have the car spinning around. I've got Titchney's Ghost on. He's the fastest currently in the world, and I thought, well, I'll use his one. At least if I'm anywhere in the vicinity of him, we might have a chance of getting gold. So I hope everyone's doing well this morning. Get a wee bit closer this time. We're a bit early. Very difficult to see the brake markers. But I'm hoping we might be a little bit quicker this time. I thought I saw his brakes go on there just before the chicane, but I think I was quite a bit too early, but we'll see. Can we do something here? Can we get... Oh, we've done a 33. What tyres? We're using racing soft tyres. I think we really need them on this circuit. But I have to say it makes it much better because you do get some grip. Right, this time I'm going to brake a lot later and hopefully try and make up some time, because we lost quite a bit of time on this sector, the last stage. That's a wee bit better, and there's definitely more in the lap. Might be a little bit closer here. Let's have a look. 133.1. I think we're just about there. I think we're just about in gold. Ah, Google user. Come on, Gramps. Yes, trying our hardest to get there. There we go. Ah, we've done it. We are in the top 5. Well, 508th and 2.42%. 133.1. That's a bit better. Could be the one. It was a 133.7, so that's a lot better. But I think there's a good bit more time. I think I could get into the 32s. I think definitely a 32s is on the cards. That and once we've done a really good, or hopefully a better gold time, I'm going to leave it up to you for the races that we're going to do, because we could do a race on GT7, or if you wanted, I've got a few other games on PS5 that we could do. And I was thinking I could do a bit. I could maybe try a bit of NASCAR, because I've got that downloaded, so I could very easily get put that one on. Or I could try F1 25. It's up to you. Up to you. You can choose, or we can go down the GT7 path. But we'll see. That's what I'll be looking out for your suggestions. Right, let's have another go. Let's get into the 32s here. I'm wondering if this is a car I need to change up early on, depending on the torque. Good to see you, by the way, Max. I hope you're well. Now, we've already had our first suggestion. F1 25 will be real nice by Jack. Yeah. But, well, yeah, I've not played it for a little while. They've got that nice new feature. It's a kind of, it's a kind of last person to finish, isn't it? It's the, I've done a couple of them. Oh, got well wide there. Has NASCAR calmed down online a bit, has it? Because it was kind of crazy. I didn't mind it, like the big ovals, like the Daytona Tri-Oval was really good, but on the short ones, they were lethal. Because you were just like a target wherever you were. I once started on pole position, and I was last by about the second lap because it just was rammed everywhere. But I quite like the game. Now that I'm able to stream a lot more, I think I'd be quite happy to do a whole stream with those games. You know, like do a stream for NASCAR, do a stream for F1. I have to say, it takes the chicane pretty well, doesn't it? That's it. Can we be any quicker? A wee bit slower there. Six as we come into the final bit. Might just manage it, yeah. Ah, 133.085. It's a wee bit better. Yeah, it's funny people always said Chicago Street. Yeah, that must have been crazy, wasn't it? Or has NASCAR come down online yet? Last I saw, it was really messy. Yes, it was absolutely crazy. Absolutely crazy. And Noel's with us. Who please? Not at this moment. I am watching Vesa, Sonny, and you've always got about 6 on the go there. I'm still stuck with F1 2020. Maybe I should consider upgrading too. Yeah, the 2020 game was quite good. I've still got that from my old PlayStation 4. I enjoyed that one actually. It was quite fun. But yeah, now they're going to be updates because I bought 2025 last year, but now it's going to be an update. So 2026 will be just it'll just be the name, but it'll be slightly different. So because of course all the cars and tracks and new drivers will be there. So it looks like I'll try F1 25 once I've done a bit more on the time trial. Let's have a look here. So we are on a 1:33. Woody Boy's done a fantastic time. He's using the L750R hybrid. Interesting, that must be. So he's about a second ahead of me, but I'm ahead of Lewis by a little bit. Is to try and get into the 32s. I need a better run in the first couple of sectors to be a little bit nearer in the last sector, I think. Ah, Woody boy, I'm just talking about you. How are you doing? It's good to see you. You've done a very good time. How did you find, you've used the L750 hybrid. Has that been do you find that was better than the Genesis? I think the Genesis, to be fair, is actually quite a good car. I quite like that. But we're going to do a time trial, and then I think we're going to do a bit of F1 25. Well, I think afterwards it's either that or NASCAR. But so far, those watching would like a bit of F1, I think. So we'll have a look at that. Now then, let's see. Right, let's get. We're 467th in the world. Not going to be able to do it like that. So I think maybe changing up early might be a little bit faster. So the L7, I might try that car as well then. He's got his acceleration nice and smooth. I had that bit of oversteer. Stop there. I think I was slightly overcooked it. So you just have to short shift it. Yes, I wondered about that. That's You've done a very good time on that one, a 1:31.8. That's very quick. If I can get the first two sectors a bit closer, we might have a chance of getting into the 32s. We're not too far away from that. Well, that's a bit better. Lost a little bit in that chicane. This will be about a 1:33.2. Shifted in the same as this car. Alright, okay. So short shifting. Sim Motorsports, good to see you. How are you doing? It's been a while. Happy New Year. It's good to see you. I'm looking forward to the new season and getting interviews and things on the way. Looking very focused. Yes, it's good to see you. Ah, and Rudo has joined us as well. Welcome along. Trying to do the time trial here. Can we get into the 32s? I've got Tidney's Ghost in front of me. Now we're up a wee bit here. Can we do it? Lost a little bit. I think I just came in a little bit too fast and I had to brake. Can we do it? It'll be about 3/10. We might just get into the 32s. Yes, a 32.8. That's not too bad. There we go. Right, let's catch up with everyone. Oh, thank you very much. Oh, it's very kind. That's very kind. It's Robin from Sim Motorsport Association. It's good to see it. Yes. Oh, it's certainly a bit of focus there. And we've got Rudro. Welcome along. Game name is GT7. And Store Design said hello. Welcome along to you all. It's good to see you. I hope you're all well and enjoying your Thursday. I know some people will be watching from New Zealand, which is miles and miles away, yeah, on the other side of the planet. But it's good to see you all, and wherever you're watching from, welcome along. So we've got Gamer Podium. It's good to see you. Happy New Year. It's good to see you. It's good to see everybody who do the. Yeah, this is the latest time trial in Daytona, Orlando. So from America, where you're from, Podium. But yeah, and we've just managed to get a gold time. Let's have a look to see exactly where we are. It's good to see you all. We did we could have done a 1:32.5. Now that would have been a bit better. That would have been really good. I think we just lost a little bit in that final chicane, but we've got a fairly reasonable goal. We're just under a second into it, so just over 2%. So that's not too bad actually. I quite like this car. I do quite like this actually. It's quite a decent one. It's definitely worth doing if you get a chance to do the time trial this week. Definitely worth a go. It's quite nice because the car's got quite a lot of grip, and if you put the traction control up a wee bit, then it's kind of, you can actually throttle out the corners. And for me, I think one of the key things is when I come out of a tight corner, when you think the car is going to lose it, even when you've got the traction control on, as long as you're not too heavy with the throttle, it'll kind of sort itself out, and then you've still got reasonable acceleration out of the bend. Because a lot of the time when I first think, oh, it's snapped, so I back right off, and then I lose all that time trying to catch the car. But actually you can accelerate gently through some of the kind of smaller kind of slides, and then that allows you to get better acceleration out. Seems to do a bit better time. So it's about nerve, I think, a little bit, and just exploring those boundaries. But I think that's definitely helped me on this one. Yes, it's the Genesis. I keep calling it a Hyundai because that was the Hyundai owned Genesis. But they don't sell Genesis anymore in the UK, in the EU. I think they've no longer selling them, but they've still got quite a lot of stock. No traction control needed with the L750. It's quite grippy. Ah, you're showing off there, Woody boy. You're showing off. I don't need traction control. That's pretty good. If you don't need traction control in that thing, that is pretty decent. Right, can we get a mid 32? That would be amazing if we could get down into the. If we might even just have a chance of bringing in a whisker of Woody Boy. Let's have a look at the times here. Woody Boy at 1:31.891. You're a second quicker than me currently. That did maybe do the first race of the manufacturers or the World Series? I've not done it certainly. I don't know if any of the other guys have done it. I know like Super GT was streaming it, and quite a few others have done them, but I've not done the manufacturers yet. But I think whenever I've done it, I've only done 1 or 2 races. I always used to find it was just in the middle of my work, so I wasn't able to kind of get back in time. Although I know they do it on a Saturday as well, but with family and my wife saying, "What? You're playing games all day?" And I'm saying, "Yeah, but I'm going to get monetized, dear. Honest. That's the goal. We're going to get monetized in 2026." Yeah, I know a lot of people do it. I like kind of shorter races. I'm not massively into the real long races, unless it's like a particular lobby or something that you know who you're playing against. I can't really be done with the really long stuff just for my own. Thanks, man. Probably a short attention span, I think. But this is quite a good one, though. I quite like this. Of course, they've got the Mazdas here in race A, but I think it should be a standing start. I think GT7's missing. I'll show you what I was doing last night, right? I played Automobilista 2 and absolutely loved it. I was in the Group 1 Porsche, from like 1988, I think it was. And it was fabulous. And I was on the Hockenheim ring, but the old Hockenheim ring. In fact, I thought I should really do a video about it. I did. I'm not sure if I saved the replay on that, but I can probably make one. And then I did, what was the other one that I was doing? Oh yes, I was doing Porsche Carrera Cup at Laguna Seca. And it was great fun, absolutely brilliant fun. I started off 25th, I didn't qualify, and I ended up 9th. So it shows you what's can be possible. But the cars are quite good to drive, it was quite fun. It was a 10-minute race, or a 10-lap race I think it was. That, yeah, there's so many great games just now, it's kind of, I want to try and bring you as much as I can of it all. Let me just quickly catch up with the comments there. I'll have to set a time and see if I can be as fast. I'm sure, Robin, you normally beat me. You normally do pretty well in these things. That, oh yeah, yes, that's it. You should join us for SMA Season 1. They are very good races to watch, I have to say. I mean, they're incredibly close. And the drivers, I mean, when I look at my friend list now, and I see many of the guys who are in that series on my list, and they're always fast, like Latari. He sets very, very quick times. But no, it's good to be able to have a go and try and get up there and see if you can match them. But Woody Boy, you'd be give them a good run for the money. I can't commit to a reschedule at the moment, but I'm hoping probably later in the year I can free up some evenings. Yeah, no, that would be. I think it'd be an awesome racer, Woody Boy. I would still like to interview you as well. Still like to get you on because I think it's. I want to do more kind of community interviews where we can get lots of people on and have some good motorsport and sim racing banter. I think it would be quite fun doing that. So it's. Yes, we've got some great friends on the show today. Right, can we do something here? Oh, we're a very good exit there compared to what we've done before. Sixth gear, is it taking off a little bit? Oh, well, we've taken a tenth of it. 32.7. So now we're a second in the run. Any friend of you is always welcome, SMA. That's very kind indeed. And KLM Pace, good to see you. Welcome along. How are you doing? I've got lots of people watching from all over the globe, and it's great to see you. Great to see you indeed. Yes, we're going to be doing a lot more interviews. I know I've been asking people for a wee while now, so we just need to get some dates in the diary. I do have one already booked in for March, which is going to be a very interesting one actually, about a lady who got into sim racing and kind of doing events, and we're going to find out how she managed to do so well. But I'm not going to give any names away yet. But I'm going to try. I was going to try and get a bigger variety of guests on the show. I'd quite like to do a bit of rallying. Like rally drivers as well, because they are insane. They're just like, they just go through the woods at 100 miles an hour and come out the other side. KLM Pace, another legend in the chat. Welcome along. I don't think I've met you before, KLM, but welcome along. It's good to see you. And you're very welcome on the channel. And I know everyone's been hitting that like button and subscribing recently. We've grown quite a bit, which has been very encouraging. And I do thank you all very much for committing and just supporting the channel. It's great to have you along with us. And now we're at 1.9%, 282 in the world. But yeah, I need to make my what is it, the watch list in the channel for all the interviews I've done, so it's easier for people to find the interviews, because we've had people like Super GT, and we've had Tidgney, that was a wee while ago. We've had Rory Alexander. We tried to get him on last year, but he wasn't unfortunately able to do it. But we're really going to try and get them on this year to get updates to see how they're doing. So if anybody knows of any big streamers who you think you'd like to come on the show, then let them know about us, and hopefully we can get in contact and get them on, because they're usually really good fun interviews and they go well. Right, let's see. Can I go any quicker? Oh, not by cutting that corner. I'll have to try it again. Oh dear, that's not the way to take it. Right, here we go. Thankfully, they're giving us racing soft tyres. So the big question is, Woody Boy, would I be quicker at that LFC that you've used, or do you think I'll be quicker in this? What do you think? Quicker. I don't think the chicane went quite as well as I'd hoped, but I'm almost wondering if I could do that chicane in fourth gear. I'm not sure. Maybe, is it possible to do the chicane in fourth? Oh, we're taking a little bit off. Okay, not on that lap. Let's see. You'll probably be quicker in this as you've gotten used to it now. Yeah, I think that's it. Oh, why not ask you to interview the GT7? I would love to. Absolutely love to. Huge respect for that league and a great admin team. So, is that Gran Turismo? Is that like Gran Turismo South Africa? I wonder if that's the one that's there. But yeah, no, I'd always be up for it. Always be up for it. Yeah, if you want, to be fair, I don't know how much detail I've got in the comments about how to contact us, but it's just hughhatrick@gmail.com, and that's the way to do it. Right. Ah, Kennels, good to see you. We've got all the South Africans coming in this morning. Good to see you. Happy New Year to you all. Here we go. Ah, the longest standing league in South Africa. Ah, that's the... You'll be doing all the pre-season stuff very soon for SMA, because it starts, I think, is it early February for the first new races and things. Oh no, that is definitely not how to do a lap. Oh, we've got a new comment there. Give me a wee second, and I will get onto the straight. And I need to actually bring my monitor closer to me. I've actually managed to get a new... I'll quickly pause this just now. Ah, let's see. Bullet Beer. Mr. Hugh, good to see you on stream again. Always enjoying the streams. Keep driving and don't crash. Thank you very much indeed. And we've got Games Are Tech. Are you not playing competitive multiplayer online? You're racing against your ghost. Yes, I'm actually racing against Disney's ghost to try and help me get a good time on it. But I will do some multiplayer as well. That's the thing. And let's see. Let's see here. We have Simons saying, win season 1 and Robin will buy you one. That's the thing. That's the thing. He needs to buy a DD Pro. That's a Logitech, isn't it? That seems to be a good wheel. A lot of people are giving very good reviews for that. But it's good to see everybody. So we've done a 32.6, which is okay. I think it's reasonable. We're about 1.1 into the goal, so that's quite good. We're 275th in the world. Yeah, that's not too bad. That's not too bad. Now, what time is it? It's 11:13. Let's see. Now, I've been asked, which wheel are you currently using? I am using the Thrustmaster T598. I've had it for about a year now. And at first I liked it, then I didn't like it. Now I'm not so sure. It's got its good points and its bad points. Yeah, it is. I mean, it's better. I had a Logitech 923 before it, and I really didn't like that. I felt that was. I had a Logitech G29 to begin with, And I thought the G923 would be a bit of an upgrade, but I didn't really find that. But I think ultimately some of these Fanatec's are pretty good. When I look at the Fanatec wheels, just from my experience playing with them, they just seem to have a more direct use. They just seem to be better for a lot of wider variety of games, I think. Now, Kennels is saying, I have one already, just getting it when paid in full. Kennels is fast in any setup, definitely. Definitely. Right, so let's get out of the time trial and we will get on with some racing. So, should I start with a race A or should I go straight on to F1 25 or NASCAR? And you still remember your wooden rig. That's bad. I'm still using the original Thrustmaster TGT. Now that is supposed to be a really good wheel. A really good wheel. I'm always interested actually to say as to because I've got a spare rig that I use for my son, and I'm using my old Logitech G923, but it's a bit iffy and it has connection problems. So I was thinking about buying another wheel. And I just wondered if maybe a basic Thrustmaster might actually be all right, because I could get a G29, but I'm wondering because the people who have had the TGTs have always been quite fond of them. And the fact that you're getting those times with them shows they must be pretty decent. So your Logitech G27 is giving me problems, so I'm searching for forums to fix it. It keeps disconnecting in between my play. Do you know any? Oh, a G27, that's a different one. I had a G29. A lot of the time, I think it's sensors, so if you give it a clean, that can sometimes help. You can kind of hoover it out. It depends if it's out of warranty or not, and you can take it apart. If you feel confident enough to take it apart and give it a clean, that can sometimes be the issue. I know that with mine, you had to kind of hoover it every so often to kind of hoover the pedals, hoover the inserts, and see if you can kind of make it work that way. Yeah, Thrustmaster is quite good. I mean, I've got the standard 3-spoke wheel that comes with it, but I know you can get I think Rory's got a lovely one. Is it like the Porsche one, or it's kind of a GT wheel or a hypercar wheel, and it just bolts on, and that looked really lovely actually. Yeah, I mean, I think you could get a TGT for about £150, or maybe even less than that on Amazon. So in British money, it wasn't too bad actually. But still pretty reasonable, because a G29, it's still about 160 to 170, maybe even a wee bit more. And then if you go a bit further up, you're looking at about 270 for like a 923. But then there's so many other manufacturers now. In fact, there was a deal on. I know Keirth had a deal to get it was the Fanatec TGT one. Is it the one that's is the Gran Turismo kind of its awarded wheel? It's kind of sponsored wheel, and it was something like £460, and I think normally they're about 600 or more. But yeah, so no, it was a cracker of a deal, because I think to get that, it's the one that Tisney uses. I think he uses the Fanatec possibly. A G7, it's a 2009 model. You can call it old. Yeah, that's pretty good though. The fact that it's been that's lasted longer than most cars, and that's pretty good. KLM Bay said, good lap, thank you very much. Now, we're talking to Robin from Sim Motorsport Association, KLM, and he says, we need to get you on the show, because we interview sim racers and sim racing leagues. So we'd love to have you on. If you wanted to come on, you'd be more than welcome. Now, Gamer Tech is saying, but for the price, you don't get the clutch and the 8-shifter. Yeah, I've still got my original 8-shifter from my G29 that I've never used. It's still in its box. It's never been opened, because I don't really have a use for it. So I was thinking, if I do up my old wheel, my second rig, which is what my son uses, I could maybe put it on that and see if he'll use it to teach him how to drive. We'll see. Now he's saying, Woody Boy, are there any known issues with that wheel base? Oh, I don't know. That is TGT. It's a bit overpriced, but they are good. Yeah, Mikhail Hazal still uses one. I interviewed Mikhail a few years, even just probably about a year and a half ago. He's a lovely guy. I've done a couple of interviews with him, and with Valerio Gallo as well. We had him on the show a wee while ago. It was a few years. It was when he was crowned the Olympic champion, which was good fun. So Woody Boy is saying, just the odd disconnect when using a high torque setting. Okie doke. Right, well, let's get into the races. So will we do a quick race A and just see how we get on? It's going to be so different using this than using using the Genesis. So I've not done any practice since Tuesday. So we'll do a race here and see how we get on, and then we can see if it's worth trying a different game. Earlier on, people were saying potentially F1 25. We could do a bit of that, maybe. We can always have a look. I love the intro because it's got the proper Formula 1 intro. So, now. I've turned off the traction on this one. Felt safe enough, Woody Boy, to turn off the traction control on a Mazda MX-5. The key thing here is race pace. Can I get my race pace anywhere near my qualifying pace? And then we'd have something. Straight into the lobby. There we are. Okay, Gamertech, let's race. Okay, okay. Right. We're 5th on the grid. There's a big gap between, there's half a second between me and the cars in front. Do I recognise, I think I recognise some of the racers behind me. So, starting 5th. I'm at the, roughly getting towards the top of the B level. That we'll see. I did try race C on Tuesday, and it was dreadful. So I don't fancy that. But yeah, the MX-5 is good fun. I just wish it had a bit more grip. They put the racing soft tyres, but just a bit grippier. It might be even better. But let's see. 4 laps, about 9 minutes worth of racing, and what really should be. I know they can't, maybe they don't have a standing start grid, I suppose, on this circuit. But I prefer standing starts so we can all have a go. It shows you it can be done because with SMA, you have standing starts on every combination and you have great races with it. So, yeah, that's well, by this time of the week, people are getting good experience on the races, so we'll see how it goes. First race of the day. Sports softs feel so much better. Yeah, because race, yeah, I suppose because it's on sports hard, isn't it? So, yeah, sports soft would be a bit better, wouldn't they? Come on. Too slow out of the air. I did stay in 3rd, but it just didn't pick up that well. Herbal Bonfire's back there, but he took a few folk off in those first few corners. Jones, come on, you. Just not getting it right. I got the first bit, but I got touched just as we went into the chicane, and that just spoiled my line. I got hit there. Can definitely get closer. Actually, to be fair, the field spread isn't too bad. Not a penalty. Oh, amazingly, it wasn't a penalty. I thought I'd have one there. Here we go, lap 3. Oh, someone's gone way off there. Oh, you brake quite early. Back into 5th place. Should have stayed in 4th. I think I would have had it better in 4th. Now what's interesting, when I came into that chicane, I didn't use as much braking force, and the car actually turned in a wee bit better. So maybe I was braking too hard, and maybe that was causing a bit much. But, Rachel's, and good to see you, Rachel. Happy New Year to you. Oh, we've got some more comments on the other side. I'll get to them as we get... Oh, I've gone way too deep. And once I was there was nothing I could do. I don't know how, because I did brake just on, must have been just after that line. I was looking at the comments. Ah well, not to worry. Right, Mr. Grumpy here has got a 3.5 second penalty. So at least we'll get 8th back. Now in the meantime, Herbal, that was with me on the first lap there, and I was right behind before I went off, he's now into 3rd place, so someone must have gone off. The 3rd place person must have gone down. It's great to see everyone this morning. I hope you're all well. Now we've got Melway. Melway's in. Good to see you. How are you doing? Oh well, we're hopefully Mr. Grumpy's got a 3.5 second penalty, so we're well within that. So we'll get hopefully 8th. Want somebody slowed down there as well. There you go. Oh well, we started 5th. If it wasn't for that when I outbraked myself into the first corner, I think we could have maybe even been in 4th place. That he must have, because Herbal 1.5 got to 3rd and he was in 4th, so we were right behind. We weren't too far away from Herbal, so, but he was quite aggressive on that first lap. I mean, he took 2 people off, went past me, and then took another 2 folk off. But that's quite a thing. Ah, finally I got recommended regular streams. That's been a while. Yes, well, the good news is I'm going to be streaming an awful lot more. Because I no longer do the service buses, so I just do my school bus. So I've got a lot more time during the week, so I'm going to try and do at least 4 streams a week. That's my thing, plus an interview. And in fact, probably be 5 by the time we do SMA interviews as well. So yeah, so it'll be quite busy, but we're trying to really get the channel moving forward. Ah, sounded like a tier 1 driver. Yeah, lucky in that last lap when it was just, we were almost there actually. I think we could have had quite a good result, but it's just one of these things. It's to be fair, it's quite competitive overall. I think I will have gone down a little bit in DR and SR because there were a few little bumps and things, so it's unfortunate, but one of those things. Let's see. Who are we? Yeah, I've gone down in both DR and SR. That well, I'll save that replay. There we go. Right. Still, that wasn't too bad a race. Hopefully you'll get me in some sort on the podium this season. I'm sure I will. Yeah, because it was good fun doing it last year as well. And when we do the tier interviews, we'll definitely get you. So here we go. So should we do another race A, or should we try something totally different? I don't mind at all. We did actually do a race B on Tuesday, and yeah, that was okay. It was all right. I'm avoiding race C. I just can't get that Alfa Romeo to turn. It just doesn't want to turn when I do it, and the chicane at the end of it's really annoying because I like that circuit. I just can't seem to master the chicane at the end. I was watching Super GT last night, and even he was struggling. He was getting lots of penalties on that last chicane. and because it's got those huge kind of sausage arcades in it, they kind of to warn you off it. But it's quite tricky. I don't know how it was that some people could get their car on the line that made it work and got a good exit. I just struggled to get. I was either on two wheels or I was kind of very, very slow out of it. But it's one of these things. That right. Let's see. Well, it's great to see everybody this week. Race A is the best combo for me this week. Should I do another one? I'll do maybe one more. I think I'm getting. But I will have to do another race. I might do another stream as well, just solely with another game. There we go. I didn't realise that it was only 1,050 kilos, the Mazda MX-5. So it is pretty light, to be fair. So because normally they either had a 1.8 petrol or a 2-litre petrol, and the 2-litre was always a bit more, in terms of a bit more frisky. Now, Rachel, if you want to know about amazing tech, Rachel, you've got an incredible array of steering wheels. And when I saw it when you used to do when I was on your stream, watching your stream, you have got a kind of gallery of sim racing wheels. Very impressive range. So you can choose probably a different one every day for your streams, but I've got just the two, Thrustmaster and an old G923. But I think I might potentially sell the whole rig. I've got a play seat. Is it a trophy? It's the one. It's quite a basic one. It's the one that folds up. Oh, I've gone way too deep. Way too deep on that. Right, let's try and I'll put a ghost on. Stefan, good to see you. Well, welcome along. And it's great to see everybody in the comments there. You can always let me know if you're new to the channel. Let me know where you're watching from. It's always good to see our new viewers as well as those who have been watching us for a long time and supporting. It's always very kind. Right, I'll put on Disney's ghost there while we try and get a better time. And if it's the first time and you like the content, please feel free to subscribe. My Streamlabs desktop doesn't tell me if someone's subscribed. I get the odd ding here and there that it tells me somebody subscribed, but it doesn't always, at the moment, it's not giving me any details on the names. So I've had, my relationship with Streamlabs is an interesting one. Bits of it work, bits of it don't. I've been trying to put stream bots on it so that if you're watching on the big screen, you'll be able to see, and also on the portrait, it's supposed to tell you what's going on. So streambots will give you information about the channel and a bit more, but I can't seem to get that to work. So I'm really not sure why it doesn't work, but I would like to get it to work so I can offer you guys a lot more, like points for watching and little rewards and funny things, a bit like what Sparks does and what the others do. Podium, you're still there, lurking in the background. Win the next race and you'll sub again. Yes, Woody Boy, should definitely give this one a go. But you keep getting buzzes. Trying to nap by getting buzzes. Oh, I suppose if you're trying to sleep, of course it must be pretty early in the morning where you are. It must be about 6 in the morning or thereabouts. Right. We've got 2 minutes for the next race. It'd be great to get a podium. No, I'm not monetized yet. I know. It's one of the world's mysteries. But no, I've been far too inconsistent. But this year is the year. This year, my diary has been freed up quite a bit. So I'm going to be streaming every week and trying to do a stream for at least 4 to 5 times a week. And hopefully we should build up those watch hours. Because I've got some really kind of good merch I want to kind of promote and just fun things for people who've been supporting the channel for a long time. You know, I've got my drive fast, don't crash mugs. I want to do a lot more with that. In fact, what I'm hoping to try and do for the smaller channels and for, you know, a lot of my friends who are on YouTube, is to have a kind of collective merchandising store and make it in everyone's interests. Because setting up a merchandising store can sometimes be a wee bit pricey. So I would like to try and see if I can do something to help with that. Because I've got a website which I'm kind of doing up at the moment called purplesectortrading.co.uk, and I'm going to put a merchandising store into that. And what I would quite like to do is to welcome you all to come along and join it. So we could all have our products on the one website, and then we can just promote that website, and I'll promote it on Google as well. So we can get our merchandise out to all the fans of sim racing. So that's kind of what's in the pipeline. Oh, that's not how to take the chicane. I hit the brakes, then came off the brakes. So I'm just going to have to learn just to keep the brakes on, I think, and see how it goes. Oh my goodness. I must be in a lower lobby because I'm on pole position. Well, you see, the thing is, I could offer it to anyone across the globe, because lots of people that have channels that want to kind of have monetization or want to have merchandise, you see, we could just add it into the site. They could each have their own little bit on the site, and without the cost of having to start, start it up. And I thought it'd be really good for the smaller channels that want to grow like that. And it means, well, you've already got it there, and it wouldn't be like a setup fee. It'd just be a matter of you send me what you want. You put a design onto all the different types of, like, t-shirts, mugs, all the kind of things, and then we just kind of figure out a percentage of just handling the money that comes through. That's all it would be. So I think we could definitely get on with that. Oh, we've got a few Polish man. Welcome along. Good to see you. I hope you're well. So, but if you're interested in that idea, give us a shout, because I'd like to get things moving forward with that. Because I think that could be quite a good way of helping people get this offer. Because a lot of you have got fantastic designs, really good logos, and but it's the cost of having to run all these extra websites. And if we all did it in one, then that might help us. Plus, one name then gets out there more, so it's easier to promote. But it's good to see everybody. I hope you're having a great Thursday. Join us on race 2 of our race A attempt. We did the time trial, and we're on pole position. So it must be a pretty low lobby. Eh? We're pulled away a little bit on this first lap. Same though. Here we go. think we can safely say we've broke the slipstream. Good to see you, Polish man. Hope you're well. Welcome along. I think I've braked at the wrong line there. This, I find that corner, that right-hander, so difficult. It's knowing when you can accelerate out safely all the way so you don't have to back off again, because it allows you to use so much of the track. I don't think I've had a race like this in a long time. Here we go. Oh, yeah, the big comment there. I'll get that comment in a wee minute when I'm on the straight from Melway. Alright. Now, is that because I'm so bad at GT7? Or are you think I'm so bad I can definitely beat you? And you probably could quite easily. Well, I'm glad you like the game. I think for me it's just trying to have fun with the game, because for a long time you can take it so seriously and then you kind of lose your enjoyment, because ultimately if you're not having fun in the games, it really kind of takes away the fun. So you've got to find a game that you enjoy, and that kind of, you know, sometimes if you're a serious racer, yeah, you might want to do the really kind of fast stuff, or if you just want fun where you can chuck the cars around and just enjoy it, and find a game like that. I was playing Wreckfest too. I've got loads of PC games now because I got a new hard disk on my computer, so I can hold a lot more, and I loved it. Wreckfest 2 was great fun. Quite tricky though, like it's not easy, and the multiplayer is fun as well. But yeah, there's so many great games. This is about finding what you like and just enjoying it, you know. And hopefully if the lobbies are clean enough, because there's nothing worse than having people just take you out all the time. But yeah, my T598 had caused a number of problems a wee while ago, and they sent me a new power cable, which did, to be fair, fix it. And I think a lot of it is trying to just work out how to make it work, and because it's got so many settings, and it just doesn't always work for certain games or certain combinations. It's like it doesn't work well when I try and drive the Alpha GT4, for example, in race C. It just won't turn, and it doesn't brake very well, and it was really frustrating. But yeah, on this car it's quite decent. On the Genesis that we did for the time trial, it was decent. I don't like to blame my machinery too much. I know it's a very easy thing to do, and I'm very much guilty of that. So, I mean, because some people use this wheel and absolutely love it. I mean, like Rory's, he uses it and he's very quick and gets great times and recommends it. But oh, come on, you. See, when you've got nobody to race against, that's when you make mistakes, because it's too easy to not concentrate and make a mistake. But we've been able to break away. It must have been, yeah, it's a funny one, because there was about 1.5 seconds in the time trial times on this for the positions. We've got through there. Might play a no contact game. Someone's obviously not very happy. It might be worth, I think it might be worth, even though I've won this, it might be worth saving the replay, I think, because it could be quite interesting to see what happens behind. Someone's called Trap Hazard, sorry. Oh well, that's a good name. There we go. You want to go home now to race? Now, I'll read that one from Milway. You know, watching your streams has genuinely convinced me to actually play GT7 Sport Mode whenever I play the game. Oh, that's very kind. That's very kind. Yeah, oh, I appreciate that, Milway. That's very kind. The thing is, if you enjoy it and you can get something from it, then it's worth a go, and it's worth having some fun with it. I like the community lobbies and the things doing. Ah, Podium, it's taken you that long to hit the like button. My goodness, Podium, what's happened to you? And you must be busy. Are you off to do another amazing route? Yeah, of course you do the DoorDash. Fast as you can. Get that car all revved up, ready to go. Pole position, fastest lap, and a clean race. We've not had that for a little while. Thanks very much, Podium, and thank you for watching. And it's great to see everybody as well. Oh, a great performance. Yeah, that one's actually worked rather well. It's quite rare that we get a race victory, especially on a live stream. And we've gone up a little bit, which is good. I'll save that replay. And there we go. Right. So now, should we do another race A, or should we do something completely different? What do you think? What would our viewers like us to do today? We've been going for just over an hour and a half. Now, should we do, so we could do a race A or a race B, or we could even try a totally different game. I've got NASCAR downloaded, and I've got a disc for F125 if we did want to have a go on that. Although I think we might need to do a proper stream with F125. I think that would be quite good. A race B. Yeah, a race B. Shall we do a race B? What now in 12:10, where I've got a little bit of time to do some time trial. See if I can get my time down a bit. Now, I was just looking at what was the best car for this. Disney's done using the M6, but the Ferrari was quite good. I think in fact I used the Ferrari the other day, didn't I? Yeah, I used the Ferrari. I'll maybe use the Ferrari. Well, actually, it's not. It's I've got a couple of minutes before I need to start that one. Right. Yeah. So I'll wait a couple of minutes. So it's 11:55, and then we'll be able to get into the lobby. Because at the moment we can't quite do that. Yeah, just over a minute, and then we'll get into a race B. Yeah, I did a couple of these on Tuesday. In fact, I was going to do a short, because the first lap that I did on one of my races on Tuesday, I went from 14th to 8th on the first lap. So I thought that's not too bad, and then it didn't go well. Well, I think I finished 10th in the end. But But to be fair, the lobbies weren't too aggressive. It was just my driving. That was the thing. Trenton, Dakota. Race B. Yes, we're going to do race B. Welcome along. It's great to see you all. Please feel free to add a like or subscribe if you like this kind of content with streaming. Also, our channel is famous for interviews. So if you like to see all your kind of the top sim racers being interviewed, then they're on the channel. You just can search in the channel bar and you'll get to see people like Super GT. He was on just over a year ago. We've had Tidgey, Rory Alexander a number of years ago, but they're all there in the history of the channel. So hopefully, if you like those kind of things, you're more than welcome to watch some of the interviews. I'm hoping to try and get my stream bots in so I could actually put some of the famous interviews into the channel links there. But my stream bots, I don't know how to make that work. It seems to be, I don't know if you have to load it up first. I thought it was supposed to be connected when you use Streamlabs, but for me it doesn't seem to put anything on Streamlabs or on, you know, when you put it through on the comments. So if anyone knows how to fix that, I am all ears. Right, let's get into the lobby. Let's see. Now, where is that? Where is that Ferrari? That new one. Ah, here we are. Does anyone know what order this thing comes in? Because I would have thought it would have been alphabetical order, but it doesn't appear to be. Okay. Now, we did a 142. What wheel do I run? I run the Thrustmaster T598. Which yeah, overall it's okay. Actually, what I'll do is let me just quickly, I'll put a ghost on because I've got a few minutes, so I'll try and get a person to kind of go against. I'll just put this one on just so I've got. Here we are. I'm going to have to go around 10 minutes, 20 minutes. Oh, not to worry. No, I appreciate you joining us. For the time you have been here, it's been very kind, and I know people have commitments, so it's not a problem at all. Now the BRZ seems to be quite popular. Got a bit away there. Always wary about accelerating out of that corner there. Now, is this a car that you need to rev right out? So I think the first part, it set up, yep, Thrustmaster T598. steer is something. Ah, Paul, good to see you. Welcome along. Right, we're just 4/10 off our time. I'll quickly just catch up with you all. It's ISR, yes, it's a T598. Paul Richardson, good to see you. I was 7th in the last race. It's a dirty race behind him. Yeah, no, it was quite a thing, wasn't it? I was on pole position because I think I was put into that lobby. I didn't think I'd get a pole, to be fair, and I was able to break away, and I could see people spin off at one of the big hairpins, and then I pulled away from there. But welcome along to the channel. It's good to see you, and thank you for your support. We're trying a race B. Oi! Not like that, I won't. So I'm going to be careful on how that works. Okay, I've got it on traction 1. Ah, Ford, good to see you. One of my lead commentator on SMA is here. It's good to see you, Sean. Any quicker. Oh, I'm still a wee bit slower. Going in a 10th. Let me quickly say hello to everybody. You can't park there, Hugh. Yes, Happy New Year to you. It's good to see you. Good to see you indeed. That hopefully we'll see you more for SMA and things like that as the year goes in. And yeah, I hope you're well. We've had some good fun doing race A's, and then we thought we'd try a race B as well. We did the time trial. And I believe I have the same seat as you, but my second rig is a play seat. Now, is it the trophy? It's that one that folds up. And I with my son, we managed to put the the seat bar on it so we can move it back and forward. And it's actually quite a good rig, I have to say. It's good fun. Now, FRL TDV has just joined us. Welcome along. Has given us the on fire. Good to see you. And thank you for that lovely comment. That it's good to see you. Welcome along, everyone. And we're trying to get our time down a bit. On race B, we've got 5 minutes before the lobby starts. Oh, it's quite twitchy there. So I have to be. It's that first right-hand bend, that right-left chicane is awkward. Oh yeah, play seat challenge. It's no, that's the basic challenge. I had one of those. It's the one that's above that. Unless you've got, it's the one that you can put. You can add in a seat mover. Oh dear, I'm not getting this right at all, am I? It's the one that you've got the little bar, and it has the bar in the middle as well, which is kind of a little bit awkward. But it's a quite a good one if you're moving it about, because it doesn't take up too much space. I'm trying to remember what they call it. They're about 200 quid, 250 quid off Amazon. Oh yeah, the Red Bull Evolution one. Yeah. Yeah, I've just got the standard one. It's a good seat. My son likes it. I took it on holiday. We rented a wee lodge at Christmas time, and I thought, right, I'll take the rig with me, and I had GT7 linked up, and it was great fun actually. It worked pretty well. Although I noticed that using the PlayStation 4. PlayStation 4 for GT7, it's so much slower than the PS5. Oh, and our breastplate's a little bit late. You kind of know when you brake late, isn't it? You can just feel the car wanting to slide or just going deep into the bend. You've done a very good time here, Sean. It was a low 41. I'll quickly catch up with the comments there. Yeah, that's the evil like mine. Yeah, the mobile's annoying. That's the only thing that's annoying about it. If it would always be perfect. If it just had the two bars around the side, it would actually be a brilliant machine. And because it's so light, you can join it really easily. You can put it in the car quite easily, so it's easy to move. I tend to keep it just with the wheel and pedals on it, so you can kind of put it in half, and you can put it in the car no problems. You can take it with you. But yeah, it's a bit of a hassle. Although you've got a really good wheel with it, though, haven't you? You've got the Fanatec. That's a Ferrari that's frisky. brake there. Just went straight on. I could just feel it understeering. That was a pity because we were up quite a bit there. We were not too far away. I think we could have gotten into the 41s. But yeah, I think we could have gotten into the 41s. Still, our race pace was relatively, that pace that we did there was fairly consistent. So let's see how we get on. I haven't actually set a time here, although this is one of my favourites. Well, I thought you had done a time here. It was one I saw. Maybe it was, it was race C. Have you done a race C? That we're very, very quick on race C. That, yeah, it's definitely an A plus. I'm only at the top of B, I'm afraid. I every so often I get into A, but that's about as far as I get, and then I go back down into B. Yes, yeah, I think that's the one. A great circuit. I can't get that chicane. The final chicane. Oh, it's a horror for me, man. And even the first bit, I'm struggling to get the car. And given we get the car to the left, but then getting the right-hand corner to make it turn properly, I really struggle with that. Milway says good luck. Thank you very much. And it's good to see everybody as we do the daily races. It's been a good fun stream this morning. I hope you've all enjoyed it so far. If you like it, please feel free to hit that like button or subscribe for more content. There'll be lots more to come this year. We've got a big diary of streaming and also hopefully of interviews as well. In fact, Sean, you can't get away, Sean. We will definitely get you on the show. That would be great. Oh, we could do a special for you. Right, here we go. Interesting to see the Porsche. Rocky Brook, yeah. A little bit to the front pack. And hopefully we can get that back. little bit closer there. Big slide there. And to keep the pressure on. My lap times have not been massively quick, mind you, though. Too many mistakes here. Ah well, we started 5th and finished 5th. But yeah, not too bad. At least we were fairly consistent. That's a B lobby for sure. Look at that. It's quite a. It's a. You can't take your mind off it for 1 second. It's quite a. Oh, like that. Now, Melwy's away. But yes, we'll be back again very soon, Melwy, so it's good to see you. Now, 92 SA, why the brake balance is on 5 to the rear. I thought it might give it a bit better turning on the braking, but maybe it's too much. Maybe some people don't have it quite as much, and maybe I could always turn that down. But at least we finished 5th, that wasn't too bad. Depends on what car it is for the brake balance. Yeah, it's a funny one. I thought maybe with the, I mean, the dodgy part is that first chicane on the first corner, the turn right and left, because you can kind of feel it a little bit there. But yeah, it's like anything. I've got to just practice, because the more you practice, isn't it, the more you kind of get used to how the cars work. But at least they've got the tyres a bit better. I think we're on mediums. Are we on mediums on that one? Trying to remember if it was mediums, but at least we've got a clean race. A bit more money on there too. Oh yep, our DR has gone up a little bit. We must hopefully be not too far away from There's a few ones at the back there that had a bit of a nightmare of a race, but let's see where we are. Quite like to see what my rating is at. Yes, oh, we're just about there on the potential for getting into A. I'm tempted to do one more. Well, we do one more race B, I think, and then I'll call it a day, and I'll do the Ferrari again. Do one more and see how we get on. But I appreciate everybody watching today. I hope you've enjoyed it so far. It's been good fun doing it, and hope it's given you a bit of entertainment this morning, wherever you're watching from. I hope it's giving you hope you're having a good day. And our Cars, he's a good friend of mine. Cars Ian has done a 41.8, and we're on a 42.081. Could we get into those 41s? That would be the thing. And my good friend Assetto Corsa, the old one, or the old generation there, has done a 141. That's a very, very, very quick time. I wonder what car he uses. He uses the R8. Interesting that he uses the R8 on that. So, but what I'll do is I'll just put in, just so I've got a ghost to try and follow. It's really good rotation in the hairpins. I'll highly recommend the Lambo if you haven't tried it. I'll try that one. I'll do that a bit. I'll do a bit of testing actually in that, I think, off stream. And I'll try that one here because the Lamborghini is always quite good. I'll put it on brake balance 3. See how I get on. I quite like the fact that GT7 is at least using more tracks that they haven't used before, and they've got obviously the new tracks as well. Power nice and early out of there. Bit wide. Now, somebody just subscribed there. Welcome along. Unfortunately, it didn't tell me who subscribed, but welcome along, whoever's just subscribed. Oh, there it goes. That's too much. It just shows you a slight difference in line and acceleration. So we're down about the times the BRZ seems the meta, but that is a love it or hate it car. Yeah, I wonder. I have driven it before and I did quite like it, to be fair. to get in the 41, so that would be great. Gone too deep. I'd change the Ghost to a Ferrari. Okay, hang on. Yeah, that's true actually, yeah, to find the... Yeah, that's a good idea actually. I think, I don't know if I won't have enough time to change this lap, but oh, this has dragged it out, you can see it. I did a 42.3, so I'm only a little bit away. I've got to watch that line. I've just got to stay that fraction more over to the right before I can accelerate away. Ah, now Spitfire says the Genesis is a really good solid car. Yes, for Group 3, isn't it? Now, is it the Genesis is one you can fairly rev out, but it is quite well balanced. So, we'll go into the lobby. God, my legs are beginning to hurt. I've been playing that much. I'll need to go and stretch. Go and do some stretching, I think, after I've finished the stream. I'm going to go on a quick walk as well, I think, today. Get some exercise. Although I have to say, when I've been doing these streams that go on for a wee while, you do sweat a bit, innit? You do actually maybe even burn a few calories, which in my case is a good thing. That's what I need to be doing. Oh, someone has wished us well. There we are. So this time we are 11th in the lobby, and it's a very, very close run there. Okay, let's see how we go. Ah, Robin is still here. Yes. They're still lurking. They're still lurking there in the background. Okay, our last race of the stream. Let's see. I think this is a bit much better lobby. Let's see what we can do. Three seem to be all right. Let's see. Yeah, so keep it on 3 and see how we get on. All right. Ah, Rachel, thank you very much indeed. Here we are in sunny Barcelona. Here we go, 5 laps of the Grand Prix circuit in the Ferrari 296 GT3. Oh, is Drac here too? Good to see you. Thank you. Oh, that was a missile there. That was an absolute missile. Oh, and it got reset. That's oh, that's unfair. Totally taken out there. And got damage. Got totally taken out. I did get an apology from Niche, whoever that was, but oh no! Oh, I thought it was all away there. Come on, you. I know I can get further up. Come on. is the fastest. Oh, he's gone wide. We were catching by quite a bit there, but that was quite a race. Well, we've actually finished 11th, which is where we started, so that's not too bad actually. At least we got back, because that was some hit there. Oh, sorry, I couldn't. It was too the concentration. Robin, I'm afraid I'm not a Schumacher. I still have to breathe and concentrate on my race. Spitfire, you're in Canada. That's good. That's yes, that's true. My brother does live in Hong Kong. Yes, yeah, I was there at Christmas or New Year time to see him. First time I've ever been to Hong Kong, and I did really like it actually. It was lovely, an amazing place, and nice weather as well. That. How's the thing? Well, my goodness, you just can't take your mind off that race in terms of you're going to be, certainly I have to be focused. I've gone down in DR, but then I suppose I got hit. Well, I'll save that replay, because that was I got thumped. I mean, I know I was slightly deep, and it was close between me and the car in front, but I think we were up to about 9th at one point. And yeah, it looked like we may have had a chance to kind of go up a little bit, but unfortunately we couldn't quite manage it. But at least they've been quite good. Overall, it's the luck of the draw, I think, with this one, isn't it? Because if someone breaks too late, then that's it. It is just like a missile, and it just takes you out. But I tried that last night and binned it and went from P2 to last. Oh no, yeah, And the thing is, because it's a rolling start, it's very hard to make up places, isn't it? You're limited as it is. But if you start at the front and it goes wrong, it's tricky. But it's been quite fun, and I appreciate everybody who's been watching. We've had a lot of viewers from all over the globe today watching. I'll be back again tomorrow with another stream. I'm wondering whether I should do a NASCAR or an F125 stream. But you can let me know in the comments as to what you think. But thank you very much for watching, and for all the likes and new subscribers and existing subscribers and supporters. I'd really appreciate your support of the channel. It's helping me to really enjoy my sim racing. So I hope you've enjoyed it too. And yes, drive fast, don't crash, and I'll catch you in the next one. Take care, everyone.